Man, this intro is always rad as fuck. Tell you what. Tell you what. Oh, my audio is all messed up again. Okay, let's see here. How about now? Okay, cool. I don't know why it does that. Okay, so we were playing some Oblivion Remastered. I was the Inn of Ill Omen. I did find, I did a bunch of tests. I know I've been like on this weird audio kick lately. I did find my frame rate is really good in here. That the old hardware channel 7.1 is way better than virtualized software emulated 7.1 on the AE7. Now, to be fair, the AE7 isn't bad. Like, headphones wise, the AE7 is really good. But, yeah, I was getting the Pothole Caverns. Where's my shit at? Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, the AE7's not bad. The headphones is probably better. Headphone virtualization is probably better. But as far as everything else goes, like as far as like two over here, yeah, there you are. Yes, did the arrow fall in such a way? Nope. Does not look like it. Yeah, because the channels are with the hardware. All this purple stuff. The channels are very distinct. Like, run around town and listen to people. What's happening over here? I'm gonna miss my deer. Oh, did you kill him? What's happening? Oh, he's just fucking dead. Alright. Rip, bro, rip. I didn't even have to kill you. Torch, though. That's rough, dog. That's rough. I'll avenge your death, please. God damn, I did it again. Who was that? Oh, Wendy. You were killed by a brown bear? Wow, you suck. Get good, scrub. What's that? Just a bunch of stuff. Dark green shirt, singles. Legion curries, 19.9. Huh? I mean, it looks cool. The orchid looks better. I think there's just like huge distance. Yeah, there's a whole era of PC audio. Like, I see it was like 2007 or earlier. Uh, and there's even one before that, because when the whole MIDI, X-MIDI, all that shit was going on, PC audio, synthesizers, everything else. And then you had amps for that. You know, I could just check this out. I'm already right here. I haven't done me an Aeyleid room in about a minute. It's been mostly caves. Let's get in. Um, then everything transitioned to direct sound, EAX, a lot of really fun stuff. EAX, E3D, you had a lot of like environmental sounds that you kind of don't have anymore. You do what you don't. Everybody went to like Fmod and OpenAL because Microsoft was like, we're up this door. I get why they did it. It's a matter of it's a matter of the main two is I think Sound Creative bought Mario 3D and two others. And other than Asus doing their Sonar series and Asian Tech doing their series, uh, nobody was really doing any direct sound parts that was kind of a big deal. And especially post MIDI, where with MIDI you had professional applications, professional hardware, and there were a lot of vendors. And then for a while there was pretty much creative C media and I think there was one but and then once we went to OpenAL, they're like, oh, we're going to put it on all the vendors. We're making software control for consoles and all that stuff. And that's cool. But you ended up having the opposite effect. Nobody programs. Yeah, we've got Fmod, OpenAL, OpenAL Soft. Nobody programs for that. The audio you get in games is like the only people who actually do okay with audio anymore was like the Battlefield series and the Bethesda games. That's it. Everybody else's audio is kind of garbage fire crash. Have you ever tried to play like just a good example? There's a number of games that have serious audio in them where supposedly so you can hear footsteps and you need like hardcore software like scout mode crazy shit just to hear ambient footsteps or crap like that. That didn't used to be like that. It used to be like way better than that. That's what things regressed to. Like you used to be able to hear the distinct sound, hear transitions, echoes, effects, shit like that. Nobody does it. It's like they totally put the audio other than try hard. And that is really sad. Have all kinds of like stuff where you had to be competitive. Now, EAX was never really a thing on consoles, um, and making things kind of neutral for consoles. It wasn't the consoles killed the consoles didn't kill the audio card market, although they didn't help it. In a lot of ways, the death of the arcade cabinet also. Um, there's a lot of audio, the source from PC, especially MIDI and other things. Also, we got arcade cabinets. So, in a lot of ways, we regress PC audio. There's a lot of the stuff that you find that are interesting features, like Dolby Atmos, Dolby HDR, Dolby Live, BTS X headphones, shit like that, aren't actually that good for gaming. Do that too much latency, or either too much latency, or the effects aren't specific. Yeah, so I can hear you. I still hear the rain. I can hear the rain like it's in the building. I hear it pattering. I should. I'm in a fucking dungeon. And immediately stop. Ghosts. Ghosts. Ghosts, 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 ghosts. Well, that's nice that a scamp can hurt a ghost. Now, you would think the rain would make this way easier to stealth. That was actually something that was really nice in the original Kingdom Come Deliverance. That if it was raining outside or there was something loud like a storm or something, it made it way easier to sneak. What are you? You're a skeleton. Oh, you're behind the door? You are behind the door. Sigh. Yeah, the stealth mechanics in Kingdom Come Deliverance were actually really good. It reminded me so much of an Elder Scrolls game, but set in real time. It's kind of an interesting little dungeon. Yeah, I don't like the way stealth works in this. Once they have kind of sight on you, it's really hard to lose it. Let's see, what do we got down? Someone was telling me earlier that I shouldn't be trying to beat things up with blunt periodically. I should be focusing entirely on blade. I studied the blade. Uh, that's from a meme. And that I should probably, if I'm going to do a Spellblade, focus on destruction. Because I guess later you don't want, as the game progresses, you don't want your combat skills to lag that far behind. And they are probably right. I'm not really finding a huge problem though right now. So we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, I don't really need a steel war axe. Some of these things don't sell for shit. That skeleton, there are 3 skeletons. Huh. You know, I could just use a torch. There's a skull. Count the skulls, Ryan. 1 skull. 2 skulls. There he is. I can't even reverse pickpocket bombs or anything on these people. That was kind of a funny trick you could do in the Fallout series, is put a hand grenade in places on somebody and then blow them up. And that started all the way back in the day. Where is there just not a way to do this? Okay. Back in the day, Fallout 1, you used to be able to, before they did the whole removing children patch for Europe. Uh-oh. Oh, I missed that. I just walked right by that. Okay. You used to be able to. That leads outside, doesn't it? Point. No, Wendell, that leads somewhere else. Okay. You used to be able to go and that must be the one that leads out. Plant a grenade on a child and then punch him, and then he'd go run to his parents for help, and the grenade would go off. It was absolutely evil, but it was so hilarious. Like at the time with video games and stuff, like the freeform ability to do just absolutely terrible unintended shit like that was just so funny. This must be the thing that opens the gates. Must be switches or something around here. This obvious trap must be the obvious trap. Alright, let's do it. Either that or I have to go through the door. Do something. I guess it wasn't a trap. There's no. Let's look around a little bit here. Oh, there's somebody was saying that they didn't understand why there's no Rumor ruins in Cyrodiil, and realistically, there should be some near Bruma, near the border between Skyrim and Cyrodiil, but none really all that far through. Like maybe there, no, that would be about as far as it was. Like somewhere near Skyrim and Hammerfell, there like carry on the war like seriously, that makes sense. But they didn't go that far south because the aliens. The aliens were also fairly powerful, just in a different way. Um, and they have ruined like this underground. Although the way it was described before is that the aliens, like all these underground cities and stuff, they weren't in the original war before they ended. I'm not sure why we are being seen as how the aliens are being seen like this. It was just the science. Then again, the original Cyrodiil was supposed to be full of jungle and shit. So, and supposedly they've now canonized the retcon by saying that Tiber Septim saw the jungle and he fucking changed it using the power of the Kime, the fucking power to shape reality. It's basically the idea that a character becomes so sentient that he realizes he's in a fucking video game, which is kind of neat to put the paradigm on the head, but it's also, I don't know. It's a strange thing to deal with. Yeah, the Dwemer didn't come this far south, is the short answer. They were mostly interested in mining ores and stuff like that. Yeah, they're not taking as much because I am not using elven arrows. I am using silver arrows, and the silver arrows are not as good as the elven arrows. Yeah, all the ancient elves kind of got fucked by fate and time, other than the Altmer, although it's debatable if the Altmer were actually a thing. I don't know. Apparently ESO answers this question on how related the guys like the Dureni, the Snow Elves, the original Falmer, the Aeyleids, and all these guys were to each other. There's apparently a lot of questions about that. I guess in ESO they deal with it. That's always a strange one because they wanted to eradicate humans because they saw humans as an extension of Lorkhan, and Lorkhan's the trickster god that got the elves to give up their immortality to help create the world and made them enter into mortal-ish bodies. But then it's like the Falmer, the Dwemer, and the Aeyleids, and to an extent the Chimer, but not really, all suffered these crazy fates. The Chimer were, for the most part, largely spared a lot of the really crazy fates. Like, yeah, they turned into the Dunmer and were no longer the elves they once were, but it was mostly because of them worshipping what was it? It was like they killed Nerevar, who was chosen of Azura, or at least the tribunal killed Nerevar, and they got the curse of was the curse of Nephal or the curse of Azura? Fuck, I don't remember. Curse of somebody that turned them into the Dunmer. And so they mostly survived. They think that the Aeyleids eventually interbred with the Altmer, but I don't know. Elvish history is very strange in this. And then there's the theory that the main character is a personification of Lorkhan. And that the reason why when you play Skyrim you go to Sovngarde, that the main character, that the, why is he moving so fast? Is he still alive? I mean, he's not alive, he's a fucking ghost, but you're still animate. I'm suddenly like really tired. I think I'm only gonna do a little bit for this one. I think I'll do this ruin and then probably go to bed a little early. I've been feeling a bit under the weather lately. I've been doing a lot of like random computer projects. And picky. I do have a big shindig I got to do at work, moving offices around and rerunning the line and wire and everything else. Let's see, traps. Probably some traps around here somewhere. But I'd stop hanging out with Dale in person. Dale's one of those guys who gets sick and he doesn't really care about spending at all. So if he gets sick, he just interacts with the same amount of people he'd do otherwise, and so he's got a little bit of a typhoid Mary. You ever get that friend that just is like, "Oh, I'm sick. Oh, who cares? I'm gonna, go to work and spread some horrifying fucking disease or some other bullshit." Wenyandwik. Open this one, so I gotta go to a different thing to open all these. Oh, this is some stone cold liquid bullshit. Pokey pokey. Alright, let's zoom back into the central chamber. So then, did it open the other one? No. Alright. I missed something. So, is there a switch over here? What? This just triggered when I went near it. This doesn't open. Okay. Must have missed something. Nope. It's one of those things where you... That is it. Nope. Okay. Okay. So I'm trying to figure this out without looking it up. Because I typically don't usually... I like to figure things out before I lift things up. Like, if I get really stumped, it's like, holy fuck, I feel like a moron or something. Like, and most of the time, it's not like that. A lot of the times, like, it'll either be there's no way in fuck I would have figured it out in a timely manner, or it's a matter of there's something I missed. Really? Am I just dumb? Like I said, I did say it was something I missed. Sneak attack. They used to call them skeevers instead of rats. If we go through here, we'll go kill all these ghosts. Or will we? Yep. Man, this hat makes the game way easier. Watch, I go in here, and this is what fucking shuts it, and then I get trapped in here and become a ghost. Do Aeyleids just leave normal ghosts? You have like Aeyleid ghosts. And a lot of other lores and games and shit. He opened the door. He fucking opened the door. You saw that, right? He opened the door. Alright. Alright, you know what? Fuck this guy. He opened the door. We're gonna fucking get him. Those are probably Barless stones. This fucking hat makes this shit like way easier. I was watching this House episode where this chick ends up poisoning her husband. That's what they figure out what's going on. She's like poisoning him with gold. And at the end of it, they're trying to figure out why. Like, why were you poisoning your husband to kill him? And she's like, I don't know. I love him. And it's like, even she seems kind of confused. And they never explain, like, yeah, your wife was trying to kill you this whole time, even though you guys seem totally in love. And even she looked like she was just doing it. And it kind of implies they'd been together for like a long time. Maybe she was just tired of him. But she could also just be fucking crazy. It was an interesting thing. Like, I told my girlfriend, I was like, you know, if you ever get to the point where you're like, you wish I was better off dead or something like that, like, you should talk to me and we'll split up. Like, yeah, I don't feel like you're trapped. At least the point where it's like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking kill you. Jeebus. Oh boy. Oh, there's a door over there or something. Yep, there's some doors. Ow. Good job, Scamp. Where does this go? Okay. Either go this way or that way. Ooh. Titty balls. Ow. Oh, okay. This does look cool. There's some bad guys, okay. The arrows are burning. We'll just go back to silver. That root sticking out. I wonder what the significance is of all this root imagery. Did you just cast a spell? What the fuck am I fighting? Skeleton champion, huh? Okay. Oh, one of them bullshit statues. Ooh, doggy, ebony claymore. Looking at my glass sword, 16, 15, one hand. Look at the price on that. That's the yes, also be the although daybreak being what it is associated by the well, this was this is quite something. Slowly getting ebony bits. Glass is pretty good though. Glass is definitely up there. Wait, what? Did I go the wrong way? Did I just go in a circle? I did. Good job, me. Way to be dumb. Okay, so now we're looking for the way out. Look for stairs. At least I know I'm near an end. Yeah, let's see at the end, see if this guy zero kills me. wonder if they're in cahoots with each other for serial killing people.
Hail, friend. Try combining aloe vera leaves with some venison. It's said to have some restorative properties. A bed? Well, of course, of course. I've got a small... All right, then. Goodbye, my friend. And remember, you're always welcome here.
Malt 70. Oh, he didn't serial killer me. People have been telling me luck's a waste of time, and I figured, fuck it, I'll try it out. And Morrowind is definitely not a waste of time. Like, there's this item you get in Tribunal, and you fight this dude, and he's almost impossible to kill, and it's all because he has some, like, 200 luck. In this one, they have a lot of caps on things. One of the things that made it controversial between Oblivion and Morrowind is that you could cheese yourself out with alchemy and magic in ways, and they brought a little bit of it back with Skyrim. Like in Morrowind, you could do it in ways that you just cannot do it in Oblivion. Where you can, like, trivialize the game. Although I'm betting, what's his nuts, the Spiffing Brit, has probably already done a video that's like, oh, here's how you break the game. Because that's his job, apparently. So, which, he's right, there probably is something. Man is a legend. Alright. Pothole Caverns. Gosh, I wonder what I'm gonna face in here. A ghost. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, you can't kill a ghost with fucking logs and shit. Ooh, boy. Boy, howdy. exactly. This guy in jail? Where are you?
Well, best you can do. We've got here.
Are you guys in jail? You're in jail. Yeah, you guys have fun with that.
Take that.
I'm gonna be running out of room here. Oh, yeah, I'm getting kind of close. Pro tip, instead of immediately becoming hostile and somebody that comes into your area when you're behind bars, you could just simply try negotiating with him. Are these like a bunch of vampires or something? Oh, what the fuck? Where did you come from? Wait, what? Oh, what is my strength drained down to? Oh, no wonder. That's not going to matter a lot. There we go. There we go. What did you come from? Oh, you came from like, no, you came from over there. You come from prison. Oh, you probably came from over here. Wait, this is the prison.
Well, well, look who we've got here.
That's the prison one.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Alright, let's try. I might actually have to do this now. Where's the dragon skin? Damn it. Alright. Where's strong potion healing? Alright. This strength drain is really fucking me. What do I have here that weighs a lot? We will just... What the fuck? Yeah, I see that I'm like over encumbered. Like I said, Ebony should work on ghosts. The fact that it doesn't is kind of frustrating. Oh, it's like they're homies. Are those two just roommates? Sleeping slab. Oh, I like broke into their house. That's somebody's important skull. I kind of feel bad now. I just jumped into some of these lesbian necromancer women's fucking cozy little sleep nook, and there's only one bed. I feel bad now. Klaus, are we the baddies? Yeah, look at that. Just fucking murdered a pair of lesbian necromancers. Do not feel good about that. Don't feel good at all. Guess there's more to this cave. Ah, fuck. Yeah, it's all these weird finger bone carvings. You can sleep on the sacrificial altar. That's a nice touch. Look at that. It's like some kind of weird necromancer shindig going on here. Ah! No, that's not what I hit. Come on, give me my cursor back. Corpse. They locked up the other necromancers? Were they like gay bashing or something? This is one of those things where it'd be like it would be a fun thing to be like, okay, what is this about? This is another one of those things where it'd be like, well, hold on a minute. Before we get all hostile, what's going on with you guys? Like, what are you doing? Maybe I'm not all against what you're doing here. Look at this long passageway with the torches. Alright, that's where they dump the bodies at. Okay. Okay, maybe I am against a little bit of what they're doing. Just wasted a good body. Remember to fill my water bottle before I go and do dungeons and stuff. Oh, that's right. I dumped that Legion Curious on the ground, didn't I? Pick that up. Why is my... Yeah, it's still 80. I'm wearing... Okay. Let's see. They did something to damage my strength. Okay, that. No. Oh, it's a disease. The collywobbles. Hey, don't just randomly drink stuff. Okay. Okay. That's a little better. Okay. Where's that Legion Curious? There it is. I have enough room to take it, yes. Whacking me with your fine steel mace. She stabbed him with the steely knife. But you just can't kill the beast. There's no special. I feel like I'm supposed to go here for like a quest or something. Or reading the real Baron Zaya books. Okay, well, I learned a little bit. If I knew what was going on, I would have freed those guys that ran them down here, but they're all allied. Alright, this was... Oh. Goddamn. Having that fucking sign of the Atronac along with all the rest of the crap I have is fucking, it's very nice. Very, very nice. Nice storm, huh? Fuck. Alright, now what's going on with my fucking shit? I don't know, I just carried a whole bunch of shit. Okay. There you go. I don't know why the other necromancers were in the dungeon. I don't know who the dead captive is. That sucks. Rest in peace, homie. You look like you're just some guy. Did they have a feud? Oh yeah, I picked up a color map mod. Is that everything? Yeah, I went down here. This was where, yep, this is where the thing was. Okay. Didn't feel like I got any like serious loot in here. It was just beating up necromancers. I'm not even sure why being a necromancer is really that something requires that much hostility. It is technically legal. It's just not legal if you want to be in good standing with the mage college. There's a distinction there. Now, what is the deal with this place? It just kind of reminded me of the Evil Omen Inn. Like, maybe the Evil Omen guy is in league with the necromancers or something, and this is where they, like, dump the bodies off for a cut. Like, maybe. Like, he just sacrifices people to do stuff. Are they eating the people too? Is it necromancy and cannibalism? Wouldn't that be a funny distinction if it was like there's a necromancer like conflict and it was over like weird shit, like one person's a necromancer where it's like, I love necromancy, but she loves necromancy, like over like necrophilia and fucking cannibalism. And it was like some people were doing it for science, and is that a troll? I'm about to head back to the Imperial City to sell stuff because I have too much fucking weight. I remember when trolls were hard. Is that a town? What the fuck am I seeing ahead of me? What is that? What am I seeing over here? Alright, I'm gonna take a look at this. Notice I was gonna go back to town, but oh, it's in here. Oh, Fort Blackford. Okay, that's what's going on. Look at all these rare herbs. Yes, because this is what everybody signed up for. We'll try and pick fucking flowers for hours on end. God. Alright, okay, I'm getting drunk with flower power. Okay, even I'm like, wait a minute, Ryan, you're kind of going. Is that another troll? I hit him. Nope. I'm gonna go explore that waterfall, but there's trolls all over the place. No, there's flowers. I'm hearing something growling. Alright, if you're evil, come get me. Come show me who's boss. This would be a great little spot to hide some treasure in this little lake over here. Pond. You need to go to Prospect's Fire and just start cranking out. Clams in here. This is a freshwater pond. Remind me of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's not the clams! It can't be the clams, it's not the clams! I'll get fucking sick from eating bad clams. After talking shit about, oh yeah, I eat clams forever all the time. I was like, what are you sick eating all them clams? Although my buddy Dale has the record for bad food decisions, he went to an all-you-can-eat lobster tail thing. It was like a lobster tail feed. And he discovered that because he doesn't have a shellfish allergy, but apparently human beings are not meant to consume 48 lobster tails in under 20 minutes. That motherfucker ate 48. It was impressive because every now and then he goes on this like crazy diabetic binge or something where he'll eat like, I've seen that motherfucker devour basically a whole full-size man pizza in like 10 minutes. It's pretty absurd. Let's see here, these all rats. And so he'll eat all this stuff. Well, he ate all these lobster tails and got really sick and broke out in hives. And they asked him, like, do you have a shellfish allergy? He's like, no. It's like, well, everybody has a shellfish allergy at some point. Your body cannot process that much shellfish iodine in such a short amount of time. Like, you just... Like, you just can't do that. Can't do that as a regular human being and expect to live. So yeah, the human limit is apparent, at least for Dale, is 48 lobster tail. Where am I? Yeah, I'm like really on the border. 48 lobster tails in less than 30 minutes. God, I'm like an addict. I don't remember where this is at. Like, just wander around being like, oh, I just need a bunch of like rare alchemical plants. I just spend like, hey, let me press T. What are you doing? Let me press T. No, shut the fuck up. Ah! It's not letting me do it. Okay. It's stuck in this fucking menu bullshit. I don't need an alert. Let me press T. Do not need an alert. You don't need to let me know every time. I wanted to see what the time was. I should just have a mod that gives me a counter up there. It's like, what fucking time is it now? Because you can already find out what the time is. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, that'd be unrealistic. Dog, you can already press T and know what the time is. That's the same way it is in all Elder Scrolls games. It's like your character's one superpower. What the fuck is that? Oh shit. Well, sneak blue suits. Now I know I'm gonna be facing in this fucking fort. Conjurers. Open wide. I don't think so, buddy. You can gape your own asshole. Okay, anyway. Alright, where's the water at? There it is. Look at that. Yes, search behind the waterfall for treasure. Paid off. Boom. Validations. Taste so sweet. One of these days, I'm gonna sit there and cheese level a bunch of alchemy. Oh my god, look at all these flowers. Okay, alright, Ryan. Gotta dial back the flower power. You're just fucking doing a bunch of. You're supposed to be doing dungeons. You're doing something instead of just cheesing it. What the fuck was that? Alright, no more fucking flower bullshit. We're gonna go to Fort Blackboot. At least get it on the radar so we can go back. What's that noise? Skin grad, Bravo. Yeah, look at all this stuff around here. This is a cool countryside. I'm trying to remember if the last time I played it. Yeah, I had to have gone here or beat the game. Fort Blackboot discovered. I don't know. Fuck. This looks so different in the remaster compared to everything else. This definitely feels like a remake, but it's good though. Ooh. Who the fuck are you? What the fuck? Is Patronac really here? Alright. How much weight am I at? Oh my god, I'm at too much weight. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just go to town. So this is some kind of conjurer's weird place. Okay. I am not going to do this one yet because I need to go sell. All these forts from the days of one of the empires. I don't know who the significance of this guy is. That's supposed to be Kyber Septim. His Fort Alesia, it can't be from the era of the Roman Empire, can it? I don't know. I don't know the significance of these forts. I know it's supposed to paint a picture of, that's a bear. It's supposed to paint a picture of decline. The Empire is closer to really. Oh, there's a chest over there. Look at him. Probably die falling from here. Oh, wait, Did I already search this one? Nice, let's see, Frost Atronak. Where the fuck you go? Yeah, get fucked, bitch. Alright. I'm gonna head to kind of where this is. I'm gonna go to the Imperial Suite. Look at it's all the way on the border between here and elsewhere. Alright. First we'll go to my house. Put some shit in the box. Because I'm not getting rid of my glass sword and any of that other stuff. This does mean I'll have enough money to go train heavy armor.
Hello there. If you're looking for books, first edition is the only place in the city to find them.
Yeah, it's a shame all the small.
Alright, what do we got? Absorb versus drain. What the fuck is the difference? I'll put that in there for funsies. I think everything else I am fucking selling. Okay. Okay, I think this is where I'll call it. You guys don't need to see me selling a bunch of shit, so I will catch you all later.